Hello and welcome to the Banker's Tech Talk video series looking at the developments in the world of fintechs. I'm Joy Macknight, Deputy and Technology Editor at The Banker, and I'm joined by Fahad Kamr, founder, Market IQ, a predictive analytics startup. We're filming at the NTT Data Open Innovation Contest here at Level 39 in London. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So can you tell me a little bit about Market IQ and what you do?
Sure. So Market IQ is a predictive analytics platform that ingests different types of data sets, structured data, unstructured data, and brings it all together to create interesting, innovative solutions in collaboration with banks.
Okay. And what kind of technology really underpins that?
We have a AI solution that has been built in-house specifically for financial institutions. So the best way to think about this is artificial intelligence tends to be a very broad field. But when we started, we specifically focused on the financial sector. So our machine learning and our algorithms are all tuned for the financial sector, so they understand the nomenclature of an analyst, for instance. So the way the machine works, the way to think about this is using our platform is just like having an army of analysts. It's just that they don't get tired.
Okay, and what kind of pain points are you trying to solve for the banks?
So we work with several financial institutions, and having worked with them, one thing that we've found is this march to commoditization. And what I mean by that is, it's you may see an ad where a bank will say, "Come open an account with us, and we'll give you a Samsung tablet." And then right next to it, you may see another billboard for another bank which says, "Open an account with us, and we'll give you an iPad Mini." But when you really look around and you see all these new challenger banks, they're not discounting, but they're acquiring customers at a much faster pace. And the way they're doing that is by providing value to the customer. And that's the pain point that we want to solve for the larger incumbent Main Street banks, is how do you not march towards commoditization? And the way we are doing this is by ingesting different types of data, external data, social media data. If you're looking at business banking, then it's website data. It's looking at weather data and providing them with holistic insights. And then, so it's all about personalization. It's all about telling a customer your income sources are probably not as diversified as they need to be. Maybe you need to invest with our wealth management team. It's telling a business, you are not advertising using digital sources, but your peers are, so you should be advertising using Facebook or Twitter. It's bringing those components together so you can add real value to your customers. And then once they do click on an offer, so let's say, for example, you tell a customer, it seems like you're running tight on cash flows. Maybe you would like a pre-approved line of credit. And when that customer actually clicks on that, the regular process is go ahead, send the bank your company financials, your bank statements, and then someone at the bank in the back office will punch in those numbers, and the model will generate whether to give the business a loan for £10,000, 20,000, 50,000, etc. And that process takes 4 to 5 hours. So what we do is, once we provide that personalized offer, we actually optimize the process to grant that pre-approved loan. So when the documents are received, the Market IQ platform will ingest that data, run the analysis through the same model, and generate that same decision of 10,000, 20,000, or 50,000 pounds. But instead of taking 5 hours, the process is optimized to less than a minute.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, and you have worked with in banks, the incumbent banks, as you've said, like Barclays and others. What would you say is the biggest challenge when you're working with the bank, and then how did you overcome that?
I think it's not so much a challenge thing. I think it's a process thing. With any large corporation, there are various departments that you have to go through, like compliance, legal, and it's a process thing for their safety. So I think as smaller companies, as fintechs, We just have to be patient because there's always a rush to achieve, a rush to grow. But when you're working with larger organizations, you just have to be patient and accommodate their process just so that you're actually creating a win-win situation.
Okay, thank you so much, Fahad.
You're welcome. Thank you.